Welcome back. I'm your host, Leslie Cottle, and you are listening to This Empowered Life podcast, the podcast delivering tools, knowledge, and wisdom to empower the soul. Expectations can often hurt us more than we realize. In today's episode, we will cover how to have zero expectations and 100% trust in the universe. Hello. So this episode is about expectations. Man, expectations are great for some things like agreements, job descriptions, when you pay your bills and the service goes uninterrupted. But expectations are really hard, and when we're putting them on parts of our life and places in our life where we actually don't have that much control. And when we don't have control over it, we have zero business of putting expectations on people or situations. And while goals are like really important and expectations are important to an extent, the enchanting tale of how your life will unfold should have zero expectations and 100% full trust that you are supported by the universe. And I mean this in a sense that you have to come to an understanding that your life is crafted for you. All of the lessons that you came here to learn, everything that you need is happening on time. Everything is divinely planned. Everything is divinely curated for you. And this is where a relationship to God, to universe, to source, whoever it is that you pray to, this is where that relationship becomes so important. Because instead of relying on this trust relationship, so many times what we do is that we go backwards. We start internalizing the situation. We get really angry at someone by projecting things on other people. We think that we did something wrong. We're like, oh my gosh, nothing's going my way. And a lot of times I feel like people feel really alone and that they have to do everything on their own. And we forget about the universe in these moments and that there's so much of the universe everywhere. It's right next to you. It's inside of you, everywhere that you can touch, taste, and feel and beyond. Like the universe, God, is everywhere. So we forget to trust in those moments sometimes. And that's why I feel like it's so important to come back to this relationship that you have with God. Because in these moments of despair or of feeling let down, we have to trust. We have to. We have to trust that we could never plan our life the way that it's actually intended to go. And that it's going to be so much more than we could ever even imagine. And in order for you to have that kind of trust, you have to expect that the universe is working in your favor. You have to expect that life is working in your favor. You have to expect that life will continue to work in your favor. And you always have to expect that something greater is coming. And that requires just so much hope and understanding and love and compassion. And so I wonder, where in your life is there an opportunity to let go a little bit of expectations that you have? I wonder, where in your life could you have more hope and trust that things will work out? I wonder where you could give up a little bit of control and instead have a little bit of faith. And I wonder how you could enjoy the magic and the mystery of life just a little bit more, and what that would look like and taste like and feel like in your everyday life. tune in Tuesdays for more yummy and soulful episodes. If you love what you're hearing and want to support the podcast, please follow and rate the podcast on Spotify and Apple to help new listeners find us. To find out more about my coaching and healing practice, head over to my website, www.lesliecottle.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.